who will be in Marvel's third Spider-Man movie? Now, we're rolling two sort of topics into one. I guess we're going to kind of just roll with it here. The big rumors were Deadpool, and most recently, more big rumors are suggesting Venom.
Please no Venom.
Please no.
Here's the thing with the Venom. The Venom is coming from a source that is 50-50.
Oh,
Very
okay.
50-50. It's that Roger Wardle account on Twitter. He has been known to delete tweets in the past that were wrong.
Because like so far from what I saw, it's like just rumors. Sony wants Venom in there. Of course, they want Venom in the MCU.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, to be fair, I imagine it's an idea that Sony wants, but I don't think Marvel's going to be like, hey, yeah, sure.
I mean, you guys tried that once. Look what happened.
Yeah.
I could tell, they're meeting with Avi Arad and Amy Pascal, and then Avi and Amy are like, can we put Venom in Spider-Man 3? And Kevin Feige throws a sandwich back at both of them. And he's like, get the hell out of my office.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll stick to the whole Venom thing first. So
I wouldn't mind Venom, but not the Venom that we have already established.
Correct.
But then there's the issue, is people have fallen in love with Tom Hardy being Venom, basically. And their relationship, which, yes, it is a more grounded type of relationship. Grounded being very, loosely used.
Yeah.
But, they have a good bond, but it's not something enough to be able to bring it into the type of demographic that MCU has created with Spider-Man now. If you're going to bring Venom, it has to be in a way that it's not Tom Hardy's Venom.
I mean,
well, that's the thing, because you can play, we have the multiverse, you can play with that. And also it's got a nice little wink to how he got it in the comics of Secret Wars, where it wasn't our reality, it was someone else.
Exactly.
So the symbiote goes through the portal.
I mean, you can bring in Tom Hardy with the symbiote through, and then you can keep a bit of the symbiote in our reality, or the 616, while sending Tom Hardy back.
To me, the thing, exactly, that's the way I see it. It's like, okay, so if they're going to keep playing up with the multiverse, and the third movie explores it more, right? If you bring in Tom Hardy as Venom, you kind of have your cake and eat it too, because then Tom Hardy's Venom can get the Spider-Man logo. We get the black suit in the MCU, a piece of the symbiote stays behind. You could cheese it that way, but to me...
You also haven't got to worry about, he's in California, so you haven't got to worry about, where was Ant-Man and everyone in California at that point? You haven't got to worry about connecting anything.
And it kind of comes up with the issue, though, then you retroactively are making Venom part of the MCU, and I don't think Kevin Feige, who didn't have any touch in that, wants that. On top of you're making my boy Morbius then part of that, and that I want. I want.
No.
No one wants that.
No. I want that.
No, stop lying to yourself.
They causing the question about Carnage. Is he gonna come over too, or?
Well, no, because you can do it after the Carnage bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
but then,
the entire...
I mean, to be fair, you could do it so the bit that Venom stays behind is a bit of Carnage. And you do it that way. So he doesn't have a black suit. He has the Carnage suit, like the Ultimate.
But can we have a terrible wig on Woody Harrelson?
Oh my god!
Can we?
I mean, you can in your own little separate timeline. That's fine. You can keep it over there. It's always going to be there. Because that's the thing. There's always going to be crappy alternate realities anyway. So, is it a massive thing if it is in the multiverse? Maybe not, but
yeah.
I don't know.
No, I will accept Venom if they can find a good way to do it. But then at the same time, it's like, let's say you bring in that Venom, right? Why not do something better? Because if you're going to open up a Spider-Man crossover into a multiverse, I'd rather have one of the other Spider-Man actors.
I'd rather have Miles.
No, not even Miles. Miles is coming in the MCU, but I'm talking I'd rather than even Tobey Maguire show up and be like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, what if it's Tobey's version of...
Yes, I'll take it.
Oh, no, I didn't like how...
No.
You want Topher Grace?
Yes.
No.
No, I want him to come in with his terrible design and
And you want to see that grin that scared kids as when you saw it.
It was something.
Oh no, that'd be.
I'm that person who I absolutely love Venom and Carnage, the anti-Venom. I would actually prefer if they sit there and like hear me out, y'all.
Oh no.
They sit there, and if it is a multiverse version, right, the part that gets left behind is not Venom. It's anti-Venom.
Sure.
Then you sit
sure?
there, if you have it that way, so it is a completely different type of Venom than Tom Hardy's. Tom Hardy can have his Venom piece and eat it and whatever, I don't know, bite heads and eat tater tots.
So would he eat it? It's not a lobster.
No, I don't know. They eat frozen tater tots and heads over there. So you can keep that and then be able to create your own version of Venom by having an anti-Venom.
Wasn't like anti-Venom in the comics like a preacher at one point?
Yeah, in Spider Island, yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know. He just looks cool.
I know
it different.
that's what happened to Eddie Brock for some reason. He became a preacher.
We're putting a new rule on this to never mention Spider Island again. Jesus.
I liked Spider Island.
I was alright with parts of it, but
it wasn't. It had Cloak and Dagger in it, so automatically.
Automatically, yeah. That's like me when Namor pops up somewhere. All right, well, it starts at a 10 out of 10.
What if it's a clone?
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, why not at this point? Like, you can do whatever you want with the multiverse, but
yeah.
But then again, at the same time, that's all. Like, you can talk this conversation the entire day. Like, isn't it kind of a bit like derivative of Mysterio?
True.
Like, if he is coming from a multiverse, it's kind of like, oh, multiverse again.
Right.
Well, what if when Mysterio and whoever else from Mysterio's world came over, what if the symbiote did as well? Like we don't know exactly what came through when he was able to come through. So there could be a whole bunch more that is showing up, and we just don't know about it yet.
I mean, he's bringing the elementals over, so why not do it?
Exactly.
Yep. They're just gonna go to the swamps, and here's this guy. It's him now.
Swamp guy.
Swamp
Man
guy.
thing. I don't know. So yeah, Venom. I guess we'll find out at some point. However Sony can cheese this, if they can cheese something.